Bills taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going.
And off we go from Seattle.
DJ Dallas to return it from his end zone. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here's Walker to start the drive. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here's 2nd and 7.
Off of play action. Here's Smith.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
DK Metcalf, 71 yards. And the Seahawks go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead.
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And the Bills are going to recover. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
On first down, Allen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Here's Allen.
Man open downfield is Diggs. He's got it.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That one goes for 24 yards. Allen to throw once more. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it's 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. To the air. Allen sliding out of the pocket. This will be caught at about the 5. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And this brings up a 3rd and goal. They rolled out of the pocket right, and I think he wanted a little something more out of that play, obviously. Instead, he hit a safety valve.
It looked like 2 well-coached teams there, even though there was no yardage gain. Because the offensive guys, hey, they realized their quarterback was out of the pocket. All the receivers went to the right spots, tried to get in his sight line, tried to open themselves up. Just nowhere to go where they could gain yardage. How about the defensive guys, though? Did not lose leverage and kept their poise.
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
Gabriel Davis,
a 5-yard touchdown.
And the Bills are back within a couple of the lead. And Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt.
He's got it, so they take just the 1 here, and that makes it an 8-7 game in the first.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Dallas now to return it from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now Gino on first down. Being chased out left.
He completes this to Walker.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7.
Smith now to throw. Buying time to his left.
Just a crazy throw there, and it's intercepted.
Rasul Douglas picks it.
And the Bills are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored.
There he goes, left side.
And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35.
A big play there out of Cook. 47 yards on the ground. They run again on first down. Cook.
53 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
On second down, Cook.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen rolling to his...
What was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to have it here at their own 15.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
And they'll be stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15. A tight one, 8-7 our score after one on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
And going right back to Walker. Now he's free at the 35. He may go.
It's a big play there for Seattle. And even 70 yards. So close. Couldn't get all the way in, knocking on the doorstep down to the one. Nevertheless, fantastic run.
Not only that, this is where you wave to your replacement. Go back to the bench. No way. I'm not coming out of this game. I got it down.
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Seahawks had 6 to their lead. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
Meanwhile, Allen's throw here taken in by Knox.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Throwing on first down is Allen.
Pass delivered successfully to Knox on the out route.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
James Cook,
29 yards.
and the Bills have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead is down to 2.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Dallas now to return it from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this, to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
126 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 4. Walker with another carry. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
10 yards and a Seattle first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
On first down, Smith steps away to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Walker. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Smith on first down. Escaping the pressure right.
This is the tight end Fant. He can only get a yard after all that. It's 2nd down.
He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. They'll roll him out right. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays, because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Bills are going to get the football back. 35 seconds, all that remains in the first half as they come up on.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Geno now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Myers' kick is good, and that will push the lead up to 5.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
A final shot before half for Allen. He'll air this one out deep for Davis.
And that is incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Touchdown, Bills! Trent Sherfield, 65 yards.
And the Bills come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead is now 2.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Dallas now to return it from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Trying the left side with Walker.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
They force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
They'll fake it. Now Smith.
And he is caught.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
Straight ahead, Walker.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
Now 2nd and 5.
Play action. It's Smith.
He'll get that complete to Parkinson. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Again, Walker.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Defensively, I think they can smell a stop ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
Myers' kick is good, and they have regained the lead. So a response there to the touchdown of the opening drive of this 3rd quarter as they're able to reclaim the lead.
And I think you'll take that because obviously you'd like to be able to match them touchdown for touchdown, but the first order of business was to get the lead back, and they've done that. Now you want to give a good pep talk to your defense to take it from there.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
56.
Allen looking for his man on the out route, and he's got Diggs. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Allen to Diggs there for a Buffalo 1st.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Allen's throw going to be taken in by Knox.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. To throw, it's Allen. He's got the hookup with Diggs. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 45 yards.
And the Bills have taken a 4th quarter lead. This has definitely been a back-and-forth affair, and now they have the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, and they gave up the field goal on that last drive, as we remember, but it felt like their offense told them, don't worry about it. We've got your backs. We'll come back with a touchdown of our own, and they did.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that'll make this a 6-point game.
Dallas now to return it from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. The ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2.
Block it in motion right.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action.
He'll buy some time right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
They start the drive with Cook. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
128 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Sliding out of the pocket.
That is complete downfield to Knox.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 27. Cook up the gut.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
They run the counter with Cook. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
Well, there's a trust factor in that call, turning and handing it to the big man in the backfield, trying to pick up the 1st down. But how about the defense? They were ready for him, and they were able to stop him.
Bit of a pressure spot here for Tyler Bass.
This to perhaps salt this one away.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that will make this a 9-point lead.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Up the middle, here's Walker.
Fights through, and now a crease. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Flush to his right.
That is taken in by the tight end Fan.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
On the move to his left.
Has it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Flushed out right.
Going right back to Smith and Jigba.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
The Seahawks got it. They did. It's Seattle football. A field goal will do it for them. They got the onside kick that they needed here. We'll see if they can do the rest.
Some teams are just not comfortable waiting to see what happens. Some teams like to force the action. That's exactly what we saw with this onside kick.
This is 1st and 10. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And that won't help much. Only a yard on 1st down.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. Oh, what a nice tackle there. That will hardly move the needle at all offensively. A very short gain.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Here's Smith.
Out to his left.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
4th down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, over-excited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
Desperation time for Smith on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And that is no good. Wide to the right. And they'll remain down by 2.
Well, that took the air right out of the balloon. A big play that gave him that shot to win the game, but the final kick comes up empty.
You just alluded to it. The big play that put them in position, so the momentum was all on their side. That was the rush, and just like a balloon being popped, all the air goes out of it. It's going to be tough for him to walk in that locker room and look at his teammates right now after they gave him the opportunity.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And say what you want about Lumen Field here in Seattle, but for my money, this is the loudest and most difficult place to win in the league when you're on the road.
It's very hard. The fan support, off the charts. The way that they make noise and understand when to make noise, they understand the game as well as anyone. And how about what we get in our media packets when we start preparing for the game? They have it in their own stuff, right? The number of offsides penalties, false start penalties that they draw against the opposing team because of that fan support. And last but not least, they designed the stadium to keep the noise in, and it works.
But not in this one. They were able to somehow come in here and get that victory.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Seattle, so long, everybody.